Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Started From Scratch. And look who we come up against to begin with. Lukaku, aka the Steam Train. And what an animal he is. If you haven't seen my Steam Train video, then I'm sure if you just type it into the search, or there'll be an annotation somewhere to the Steam Train video. And Lukaku's just incredible. You know, after I made that video, I actually got so many messages saying, Lukaku is insane, and it seemed as if you guys had actually gone out and bought him and just tried him out, which is awesome. So you know, I hope you guys do take note of these hidden gems and try them out, because that's the whole point of them. Really, it's really just to let you guys know and so you can try them out. And you know, every player isn't going to work to everyone's playstyle, so obviously, you know, my hidden gem series, they don't always, you know, they're not always suitable for every single player, but I try and pick players that kind of, you know, work for everyone, or I try to do that anyways. It work for the majority of people. So anyways, we've got this team. To those of you who haven't watched Starting From Scratch for a little while, I have actually been making this French side here. Well, it's a French league side / French nationality side. It all seems to work in quite well, but I lost that first game there 3-1, unfortunately, but he was actually really good, and that Sturridge and Lukaku combination was just too beast. And this guy I come up against has 36 chemistry, so if I'd lost this, I probably would have just deleted my club or something along those lines. Anyways, so let me talk about. I've got my French team. I've got the hmmmmmmm, the 84 rated one. I believe there's an 83 rated one, which is a left mid, but I'm using the 84 rated one. And my God, you guys know how much I go on about him. He's really good. I've got Benzema at the moment as well. He's the 84 rated one. The 84 rated one is class. And I also have Remy. That's like my front three. I'm playing a 4-3-1-2, and I already made a formation frenzy video on the formation 4-3-1-2. If you're interested in that, then you guys can check that out, because that was actually a really fun squad that I made for that 4-3-1-2 video. Anyways, Balotelli, they're kind of just walks straight through my defense. My defenders just went all slow and stuff, and it was just driving me crazy. But that guy makes the noob error of rushing his two defenders near me, and I was kind of feeling sweaty, but Menez he doesn't like sweat. He doesn't like that, so he decides to turn that into a bit of a scissor kick and made a nice goal out of it, and kind of saved me from looking like a sweaty bastard. So that's that for Menez for you. You know, if you hold the left trigger, guys, not a lot of people know this, and it's kind of strange, because honestly, when I started playing FIFA 12, that was one of the first things I figured out. But you know, I've said it a few times before, but not many people knew about it, to be honest with you. But if you're, you know, you feel as though you've just done something very sweaty and you need to make up for it, then one of the things that you guys can do is, if you're about to go and finish something, it works best if it's a volleyer or something like that, then just hold the left trigger and it'll try and perform some sort of acrobatic move. This is mainly for the air balls, you know, like I said, volleys, things like that. If you hold the left trigger, then he'll try and do something a bit fancy and skillful. So give that a go. You know, next time that happens, I mean, that's what I did with Menez there when I produced that bit of filthy sweatiness. And you know, this game was weird. So I came up against this side here. I was actually really looking forward to it. And then my entire Xbox Live just completely disconnected. And like, what the like, why? Why did it do that to me? My internet was perfectly fine. I checked, you know, the computer and everything. Everything was running perfectly fine. But for some reason, my Xbox sometimes has recently been doing this, just randomly cuts out. You know, when I was collecting my clips for my last video, it happened to me a couple times. And I just really appreciate it if any of you guys had any sort of solutions or things like that. So yeah, guys, feel free to leave a comment if you guys can help me out with that sort of shenanigans. But as you guys can see from that goal there, that is just that's heartbreaking. That is. I mean, that took 3 deflections. The keeper did a great job, but I mean, it wasn't going my way at all. But nevertheless, here we go, coming up to the end of the game to make it 1-1. Benzema, what the hell were you thinking? 1-on-1 with the keeper. Yes, it was his left foot, but it was so close to the goal. Surely that's a goal. Obviously, it just wasn't meant to be, and that was so gutting. I can't believe I lost that 1-0, despite it being an absolutely fantastic game. It just wasn't meant to be, and he won 1-0. Anyways, I've got a bit of an announcement, a surprise, I don't know, whatever you guys want to call it. Now, I was going to save this for 100,000 subscribers if or when I was going to hit that. But I decided, you know what, what's the point? I really like some of these t-shirts, and so I thought I'd share them with you now. There'll be a link to these particular t-shirts down in the description if you're interested in that, and hopefully you guys are. I've had a few graphics designers make a few, and I might just add, if you guys are able to make your own graphics or graphics or whatever, and you think you can make an awesome t-shirt design for me, then send me an inbox on YouTube, and I'm more than happy to, you know, if they're good enough, put them on the t-shirts and have your link in the description of the product. And yeah, so just let me know. I thought, you know, it would just be a lot of fun to do, and at last there, the Ronaldo chop pays off for Menez, and it manages to go into the back of the net. But there'll be a guy who's helped me out tremendously with graphics in the description, so if you're into all graphics type things, then check out his link. It'd be awesome if you could check him out. Let him know that I sent you. But yeah, guys, check out my t-shirts. There'll be a link down below, and there's 2 videos on the screen for you right now. A go big or go home, in case you missed it. It was a Messi versus Zarate, and the last starting from scratch video, obviously, in case you missed that as well. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and if you did, then obviously leaving a like is much appreciated, and leaving a like for awesome t-shirts being awesome would be insane. I'm actually thinking about doing some sort of giveaway to the people who buy t-shirts and things, but I'm not too sure how that's going to work yet. But like I said, check those out. Those will be in the description, and I'll catch you guys all later. Bye bye.